Yo, yo, Mera. Man, you hear it too? There is some very loud kid outside, but it's quite far. So this is spiritual practice, to just let it be. It triggers my brain as well a little bit. So just observe. Every scream is painful. I think just playing. You know, some kids are much louder than other kids. Different things, dude. Dragon flyer. But main thing is regular job. Mera, is that you in profile picture? Dragonflyer, media, and internet. Mera, I don't know exactly what makes people to look young. Definitely those are genes as well, but good sleep, healthy eating schedule, physical exercises, meditation. Meditation also means less stress. All of this together, dude. Spending time in nature, fresh air. All of this can make you look younger, if that's your aim. And it's best if you just naturally love to do these things. so they are not forced. I look like I go every protest. Wow, very interesting. Man, haven't been to one protest. Yo, Alex. Yo, yo, yo. Matter, well, I was in stress for much, much more than 3 years. But I would say the strongest point would be physical exercises, because I train a lot from 11 years old, super regularly. That also helps with stress matter, physical training. And proper training, not just some going with your friends, throwing ball, playing some basketball. Proper training is for all of your muscle groups. And intense. Well, every sport makes your body to look differently. If you, for example, compare wrestling to athletics, and also in athletics, if you compare someone who does shot, how do you say, shot put? No. Or someone who jumps. Yo, Hinglani. No matter, I don't miss my teenage years. But I did enjoy it. Prime dude, nope. That's not me. Do you hear these screams? That is how people grow up, dealing with all these emotions, learning them, learning to deal with them. Ufo, dude, what are you talking about? Yo, 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 new name. New name, I feel like that's just normal day for you, these old thought loops. New name, but why do you give these loops attention even? If you perceive these old thought loops so directly and loudly, it means you give them too much attention. Too much attention for unnecessary thoughts. UFO, dude, man, enlightenment is not something you do. UFO gaming, of course. Pickle, I am at my apartment. Yes, new name, exactly. But if you say they scare you, well, that's okay, but do you see how this feeling of being scared from them, these thoughts are the same as these thoughts? Thank you, Vanshika. Yep, new name, let's go, let's go. I will make a post if we're gonna get to someday 777 subscribers. UFO gaming, yes, I am married, but I don't think about that stuff. Why do you need to think about being married when you're married? Enjoy it. Be best version of yourself. Vanshika, I have noticed that I pronounce all the Indian names quite correctly. Maybe my native language is similar to Indian. New name. This is just a mindset. It's not a lie. And this mindset can help. It doesn't mean you will get trapped into your ego or your mind. Being best version of yourself does not mean that you have to identify with yourself. You can live the totally normal life just the way it is for you right now and be enlightened, be awakened, free from identity. DC Clark, well, actually, I don't see this jealousy in chat, but well, around me in my life, of course, I actually see that, but not because of my perception. It's because of other things. But it is what it is. Not a big deal. No, for gaming, dude. Why should I have Mercedes? Well, DC, Clark, I don't look at people like that. I look at people just the way I look at my thoughts and feelings, all the other appearances in life. We all are the same happening in this moment. Spontaneous happening. UFO gaming, Toyota. One of the best cars. Maybe DC Clark. But listen me, DC Clark, someone who wants what someone else has may also be enlightened, because being free from your own mind does not mean that content of your mind has to change. Someone may want what other people want and see that it's just an appearance in them, yet they still perceive it. By that dude, I know who you are. Thoughts settle down, dude, and now I know clearly. You was very, but you know, dude, when you said you are tall, dude, you were like 3 or maybe maximum 5 centimeters taller than me, dude. And when you said girls don't like you, that was a lie, dude, as well. You thought that girls don't like you, but some girls did, some girls didn't. As well, you said you are dumbass, but dude, you were actually a cool dude. And I remember that our relationship ended in such a strange way. One of the strangest ways. No, Manohar, this world is... Well, actually, I just read your message, Manohar. I don't know that. I don't know where this world is going to. But as long as you are alive, it's there. So no worries. Sorry, I will put a little bit slow mode. Just 5 seconds slow mode. But dude, what a strange nickname. I will not pronounce your name for how do you say, data safety. But how did you got here? And Bide, I don't even how to pronounce your nickname. Bide, dude. I remember when I knew you, you were also some way into spiritual stuff, self-inquiry. You told me about some kind of, I remember, out-of-body experiences. But how did you got here? I will not, don't worry, dude. Not gonna say your name. Hitman. Do you believe in Santa Claus? I mean, why do you need to believe in anything? Of course you will. That's how mind works. It's full of beliefs. But these beliefs are just beliefs. You can believe whatever you want. It will not change what is existence or what is God, what is life. Ah, it was fed to you. Okay, okay. YouTube was feeding you. But I think it's usually not feeding me to Latvians. Hitman, who created the earth, Vladimir Putin. Yes, but I don't meet and see as well people from school years. Hmm. Well, I was at one party before some years. Barry invited me. There was like 50 people. I didn't knew any of them. But by it, dude, how are you? How are you doing? I remember you was very good with computers and started to earn money young. New dude, football is great. I enjoy it. But dude, yesterday happened some crazy stuff in Canada Qatar game. One dude broke totally his leg. Hello, hello. Yes, new name. Watch in YouTube some. I don't know if you can find it, but or if it is filmed. Canada vs Qatar. Nah, man. What would I do there, Hitman? I actually was like 2 times in mental hospital when I visited one of my friends, good friends. But there are some chill dudes there. Some actually very wise dudes. New name dude. Qatar got 2 red cards and Canada just destroyed them. Yes, Sadia, I see your comments. Today it's very noisy around me because it's early stream. Yet there is still lots of silence, emptiness and peace along all the distractions, sounds, events. Yes, Miles, I am a magician. I am world famous magician. Tali, what do you think about loss rates as far as an atheist is concerned? I don't get it. I don't get this message. Okay, Tali. Yo, Brave. We finally found you, dude. Nah, man. I'm not into anime. Not for me. Appearing phenomenon, no. I don't. That's not into my experience. Seeing visually chakras. I never tried to see them. I don't know why should you see them. Appearing. You know what I can tell to you about chakras? Balancing chakras, mastering chakras is the same as balancing or mastering different aspects of life. What do you eat? Clarity between what you think and what you say, like, not clarity, but unity, let's say. So what you eat, how do you earn money, your relationship between people, between nature and so on, creativity, balancing just different aspects of life is same as balancing chakras. Sadia, yes, I like curry. I ate something like that today. Wait a second. Wait a second. My wife lost her keys and I had to help her. I feel like a woman does this all the time, forgets stuff. Well, definitely not all of them. Tali, video about what? I will not probably time out or block Hitman because I like the different opinions. Because, dude, all of these opinions comes from your mind. So you just show to us what is there in your mind. That's it. What story? I'm not a good storyteller. Yo, Pixie. Spain is awesome. Ricky, these are self-inquiry live streams talking about your mind's content, talking about your relationship with yourself. But what do you mean, ignoring? This is first comment, Baeda. In past minutes I see from you. You know, it's hard to see between these comments sometimes. Can you copy paste? Where do you need help, Baeda? I don't know if I can help you either way. Yes, the power dude. You start to see mask after mask after mask. I would say layer behind layer behind layer. Identities behind identities. Logan, well, you will never have peace because peace is not something you can own. I would say you can be in peace when you totally relax and stop controlling, stop trying. Let go everything and you will be in peace. But you are probably holding on to thousands of thoughts and feelings. Mera, you own what? Pickle? Is that a pickle? New name, I don't know, man. About Zoom Satsangs. They are not naturally happening right now. But maybe someday I will start doing them. Can I say Hee Hee by Michael Jackson? Never tried. Probably can't say it properly. I don't think my voice tone would allow me. Voice would probably just crack. Thank you, James. Before 2 days, thought appeared in me that one day I want to go to Dublin. And my wife said that everything's very expensive there. Logan, well, all of we have past. Well, past is not that real as you think, but all of we have that in our mind at this moment, and probably heavy past moments. I have heard crazy stories from people about their past experiences, but I don't see how giving so much attention to past makes you free from this heaviness. Just forget it. It will stay in your mind if it's needed. It's like that with everything. Forget everything, dude. Everything will still be there when you will need it. Live totally free. Let go thoughts and feelings even before they arise in you. What is the seal of liberation? To no longer be ashamed in front of oneself? Bruce, no, not quite. Well, yes and no. Shame does not need to disappear from you for you to be liberated. Feeling of being ashamed does not need to appear from you for you to be free from that appearance. And how do you think why? Yes, yes, I will clean my neck when the beard gets a little bit bigger. I'm not into do these beard hairstyles. I just shave whatever grows once in a while. I don't like to complicate things. That's good, Shoyamato, that you can learn to take things a lot less seriously. Continue practicing as long as there is someone who is practicing. As long as you feel like there is you behind thoughts and actions, continue practicing. No new name. After like 30 minutes, I have to do other stuff than chess. We'll hang around today with my brother from another mother, watch some football together, listen some drum and bass music, just chill. Whatever grows once in a while. Yes, yes. Hello, Billy. Yes, James, that's exactly how you free yourself from thoughts. Just let them be. You don't try to free yourself. You just let them happen. And in that way, you free yourself. And you observe what is behind these thoughts. No, Billy, not from Poland. Hey there. type Jewish people in Google, I am not sure I'm Jewish. I mean, I am not, but I have a picture of Jewish people in one of recent live stream thumbnails. I think that's how they look like. That's cool, Billy. Yo, 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 Chandu. Hey there. Dude, don't take all the phrases what I say seriously. All the words I say. Very good, Chandu. Okay, Chandu, do that. Drink a full bottle. Lokesh, I am Chris. My name's Chris. But dude, spit it out. No, Lokesh, I have not quite read philosophy. I have read some books, but I don't think they are about philosophy. Last book I read was before like 15 years ago. No, 13 years ago. Bruce, but dude, I read all the time. You see letters everywhere if you use internet. And people gain information not only through reading. You can also look videos, use your ears, senses, sixth sense. Bisho, that's great. And Bisho, describe me what exactly are you doing when you meditate? What is the process for you? Bruce, well, I actually don't have as well much time for books. If I have free time, I would rather choose to just push the button, go live, than sit and read. Reading is just entertainment for your mind. Unless you are early into self-inquiry, probably then books can be very useful. But dude, you said you want to ask a question. And that was the question? I don't see by other questions. You read in the sauna, whoa, that's interesting. That can be tough spiritual practice. Kid Stardust, nah. Why would I read to you? You can read on like by yourselves. And all the books I have are in Latvian language. You wouldn't understand anything. Yes, Bruce, I get what you're saying. When you read, things happen differently in your mind, and you train other sides of your brain. But like I told you, if you use internet, you read all the time. Probably. Lokesh, you ask me, do I fear something? Dude, stuff can make life happenings definitely can make fear arise. Other question would be, is there a problem in fear arising? And does fear arising create some kind of identification with it? I mean, it can create, but still, it's also just coming and going. If fear comes, you just perceive it. If fear comes and even there's identity in it, you just perceive it and it's gone. And many people try to become free of identifications by thinking that if you identify with something, it's something bad. But do you understand that someone in you perceives this also identification? It's still observed. It still comes and goes. It's still a thought. I don't know if you get what I say because this was hard to explain for me to you. Sometimes it is like that. Orchid, no, I'm not spiritualist. I am lifeist. Lokesh, you ask me, for example, how can you stay calm when tiger arises in front of you? Dude, listen, if tiger arises in front of you, of course you will feel adrenaline, fear. It's natural. But what will be your relationship with whatever you experience? Well, it depends on perception. It depends on your relationship with you. And do you think that everything happens and is attached to you? It's almost, dude, like you think that if you would be, for example, enlightened, then there should be thoughts and feelings that are not allowed in you to appear. And what creates these kind of thoughts? Just your mind, and you believe in them. Whatever you believe in creates your reality. Illusionary reality. Because either way, of course, everything is reality. But people tend to live in some kind of imaginary realities. But dude, Probably you will type after 3 minutes if you're here again that you have a question. Cesar, I am from North Korea. I'm doing this live stream from North Korea. So I have to be careful. Tali, well, all the suspicions you have, Tali, let them be there and try to forget them, let them go. Practice just presence and you will have all the clarity you'll need. And you will never know more than you need to know. Cesar, I am from one of smallest countries by population in Europe. And our population is decreasing, continuing to decrease. Dude, Romania, I don't think Romania has small population. Romania. Omi, what do you mean? How much water is here for a day? You can drink water from your sink. Cesar, you say don't look at you like that. Well, you look like you try to look at yourself like this, as I look at you. Try to look at your mind. What is your mind? Who are you? Why are you not free? Who in you is not free? Who is struggling with life? Who is searching for meaning of life? Who is thinking about future? Who has existential problems? Abi, Ahmed, I have not followed any religions in past. I did read some books from persons who I perceive as spiritual masters. But I ended quite fast to read them. Well, I studied them for not only books, but also information in internet from persons like Eckhart Tolle, Moji, Osho, Raman Maharishi. But there comes a point when you realize that all the knowledge you have has to be let go, because your mind will always be full of doubt, no matter what answer you try to give him. So forget everything, dive into silence, dive into emptiness, be naked. No, it's not Moldova. Hello, hello. Unknown. No, Caesar. I definitely have not heard about that kind of philosopher. Matthias, when you ask why does sadness accompany beauty, why does day is being accompanied by night, and is there a problem in that? Your inner world is just the same as outer world around you. They are one, actually. There is no inner or outer. But your mind and body works just the way it works. This life works just the way it works, not the way that you want it to work. Well, there is day and night. What can you do about it? There is sadness and joy. What can you about it? Lokesh, what do you mean? What do you mean by asking how you control them if they want to harm you? What do you mean by this, Lokesh? Yo, Shaimil man. Matthias. Oh, yes, all people have in their mind this what you described. We all yearn for eternity, but let this just be there in your mind. Let it be there, let it pass. Don't hold to it. Don't hold to nothing, dude. When you give different levels of importances in your mind, you create ego. Like, when I say ego, I mean illusion of separate self, illusionary self. Lokesh, I can answer you like this. Being calm in every situation is not some kind of purpose of life. It's not some kind of aim of awakening or enlightenment. Let go of any need of control. Just let go control. You don't need to be calm. I don't try to be calm, dude. And when I say to you, I don't try to be calm, it does not mean that trying to be calm as a thought can't appear in you. When you realize that behind your thoughts and feelings and life experiences there is no one controlling it, then you just, well, it's like you suddenly have light in your room. And whatever happens, you're just not trapped anymore in it. And your life can be totally the same. All the happenings, voices in your mind can be totally the same. Yes, you shouldn't try to force anything, especially calmness. Practice just relaxation. Relax your mind, relax your body. Observe your body, observe your mind. Well, things in your life will probably not change out of nowhere. First, you have to struggle. You have to try to break this cycle of not being present. And it will feel like you are doing something, and it takes, and it will feel like it takes work, and it's hard. But if you continue practicing, let's say, being present, noticing just thoughts, stillness, emptiness, just noticing life in this moment, you will see that, well, maybe you will experience it, I don't know, but you will experience how all of this actually happens effortlessly. Even the effort happens effortlessly. But you cannot realize that straight away. First, it takes much of effort. Dude, I meditated many years with effort and tried to break the old patterns in me. And it was very hard. But I just kept pushing. Be honest to yourself. Be open. And practice noticing. This moment is the savior, dude. It's always this moment. Notice this moment as many times per day as you can. When I started this practice of presence, I felt like I will go crazy. It is hard because you start to notice in you things you never noticed. I probably should in these live streams talk more about practical side, like what are the challenges when you're just starting, because I don't know if someone of you is just starting or like experienced meditator or just self-aware person. And also, it's not like every one of you should consciously try to be present. Maybe some of you do that naturally, you don't even know that. Maybe you will understand that you are doing it already only when you start to understand what it means, what are the concepts behind it, what is explanation before, like explanation about being present, practicing it, practicing letting go. And letting go is the same as being present, noticing, and recognizing inner stillness is the same as being present. Observing your thoughts is the same as being present, being aware. All of this is the same thing. You just passively notice. Dudes, I just realized I have to go. Whoopsie. I have to go today. Maybe some of you will see me again after some hours. I have to go, I have to go. Friend is coming to visit me. Yo, 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 new name. Jake, see you later, don't worry, dude. I stream quite often. Don't worry, Ahmed, even if I read the hate, that hate does not mean anything to me. It doesn't stick. Okay, see you later. Sorry, yo, yo, yo.